You already know. Come on in the room. Come on in the room. You know how we do. We're gonna rock for a little bit, get you warmed up, get that blood pumping good. Inhale, exhale. Hey, hey. Sound good, don't I know? All right now. If you don't know, this is spring, spilling the beans of life. Yes, I'm back. Sorry, it's like maybe a week and a half. Don't always work, y'all, but I'm off. And it's not actually morning. It's actually at night. And guess what? I still drink my coffee, all right? Hey, y'all warmed up yet? Come on now. You getting ready for bed? Because you got to work early in the morning. See, I'm good. I don't have to work till tomorrow night. Get the kids ready. Although school is out now, you know, you still want to get to bed at a certain time, be on schedule. Hey. You know how we do, y'all. We're going to fade it out. 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 Hello, my beanies. How is everybody doing out there tonight? I know it's weird that I'm here tonight, but it's all right. If this is your first time on this channel, it's called Spring Spilling the Beans of Life. And I am Spring, and I will be spilling all the beans. Thank you for joining me. And for my beanies, thank you guys. I love you. I miss you. I will not keep you long. I will tell you that. I'm a little tired. It's a little later than what I wanted it to be. I wanted to do this like early this morning, but I was so busy with a lot of other things. And I've been going this weekend, and I had 3 days off. 3 days off back to back from work, which it's been like maybe 4 or 5 months since that's happened to me. And I've enjoyed every bit of it. Like I saw just about everybody want to see my family, friends, keeping the road high. Even because the gas high, I don't even care. I went out and I saw people. So Sunday was my rest day. But I did cook. I cooked some barbecue chicken. And I had some string beans and potatoes and ham, mac and cheese. And it was so good. Oh, it was so good. So I had something to eat off next 2 days or whatever. So I'm glad you're joining me, and I promise you this is going to be short, but it's a lot of stuff that I had thought about, a lot of stuff I have on my mind and in my heart, and maybe I can help you or anything like that. I've missed you guys. So first of all, I want to give my Heavenly Father praise for allowing us, me and you, to still be here. Because if you're watching me and I'm talking right now to you, we're still alive and we still have another day. And we still have another chance because of His grace and mercy. Amen to that. So, I'm not going to keep you long. Like I said, it's going to be quick and fast. I have 95 subscribers. That is so awesome. Like, whew, it's been hard trying to get to 100. So, I need 5 more people to subscribe. 5 more. 5. Get me there, y'all. I'll be so satisfied, really satisfied. So I'm like, I know it's going to be more later on, but just, you know, thinking in my head that who is going to be listening to me, who's going to like the subjects and stuff I'm talking about. I need you to comment. I need you to like, share, and subscribe. Like, if there's anything you want me to talk about, let me know. I will do it. You know, you could be anonymous. I won't, like I said, I don't name drop people's names. You know, unless I'm giving you a shout out. And if you want me to give you a shout out, I will. Hey, all you gotta do is just let me know. Hey, I'm a beanie. All my beanies, let me know who you are. Let me see your names. Where you from? I'll give you a shout out to your town, your state, or wherever you're from. But whoever you are, some of you I do know, and some of you I don't. Let's get to know one another. I hit 100. We go live, and I try to find out who's what. You get to know me a little bit more and more up close and personal. I get to know you a little bit more and everything. Thank you, guys. I love you. My beanies. Come on, be a beanie for life. Come on. Like, share, and subscribe to Spring Spilling the Beans. All right, guys. So, first thing I want to get off my chest. Now, I'm going to let you think about this. Moms and dads, parents, how much do you really love your kids? How much do you really love them? This much, this much, this much, this much, infinity and beyond, as Buzz Lightyear would say. How much do you really love your kids? The reason I'm bringing this up, men and women, ladies and gentlemen, stop leaving your children with your boyfriend, girlfriends, sometimes your family members. Sometimes, look, I'm sick of hearing these boyfriends and girlfriends. Scenario, mom or dad is at work. They leave them there with their boyfriend or girlfriend. They get a phone call. The child is in the hospital. You thinking like, what happened? Somebody that you love watching your child, like, what happened? Like, oh, he hit his head or he fell. So you're thinking like, okay, that can happen. That can happen with you, right? You get to the hospital. Your child hooked up to every machine they have to keep your baby alive. Then the truth comes out. Bruises all over the baby. Baby traumatized. Brain injury. What happened? Man, these boyfriend and girlfriends and whoever you got watching your kids that you really don't know are killing your children while you at work or you out there partying or whatever. Please, please, please stop leaving your children with people you don't know. Sometimes you can't even leave them with family members. I mean, you really, even my son, he was with my mom, my sisters, his other grandparents, his aunts. It was people like that. It was never people like a boyfriend or girlfriend just randomly watching my child if I needed to work or if I just wanted to go out and hang out for a little while. I mean, I was very funny in particular over my child. There's no way. And my son could talk too. And just randomly just leaving them you cannot do that with children. People will be mad and hurt your kids for no reason, or they just don't have patience for children. And you can see that with people. Like, you just got to be careful about leaving people and anybody with your children. Please stop. I've read so many articles in a magazine, on the internet. This is happening so much that it's like somebody really need to look into this. And people are not getting, they still leaving their kids with their boyfriends and girlfriends that beating them up and torturing them and doing all this crazy stuff to them. Please stop. I'm tired of saying, how much do you really love your children? How much do you really love your children? Because to me, you don't have no love for them if you leaving them with just anybody to watch your child. For next thing you know, you're getting a bad phone call. Your child is dead or in the hospital almost on his last breath because you left them with somebody that's breaking their bones, injuring their face, knocking their teeth out, brain injury, shaking them, beating them to death. Oh my God, please stop. Please stop leaving your children with just anybody. I want to get that off my chest because it's bothering me because I'm seeing it so much. And people are not paying attention. You can't tell me you don't know who you got or who you dealing with. You know an abusive person when you know one. And you know when a person got a short fuse, like anything just tick them off. So if you know if anything tick them off, why would you leave a 2 or 3 year old, even a less than that, baby that cries a lot with somebody like that? Why would you do that? you want your child to be injured. That's how I look at it. Now moving on to something much, much lighter. And I pray for the kids that their parents just leave them with anybody, Lord. Just watch over them. Oh. So, I want to say that when you are dating, ladies and men, to me, before you would go on a date, so everything will be legit, you'll know what's going on as far as what restaurant you're going to meet at and what you're going to eat. And to me, an important thing is who's going to pay for the meal, right? That makes sense. To me, I'm going to ask you like, okay, do we need to go Dutch? And if you don't know what Dutch means, that means you pay for your meal and I pay for my own meal. Or if you're going to pay for it. And to me, if somebody invites you out to eat or whatever, to me, it's like they're saying, hey, I'm going to pay for it. It may not be how, everybody else think, but to me, if I invite you out, that means I got you. Okay? So that's how I'm thinking. I don't know if everybody think like that or whatever. So if the person invites you out, just make sure before you go so there won't be no kind of mess going on that they going to be looking into. You got to give up anything, give up the draws or anything they think because they going to pay for the meal. I'd be like, hey, well, how we doing this? Because I have no problem paying for my own meal. I have no problems in paying for my own meal. I'm not obligated to do anything with you if you choose to pay for my meal. I'll go ahead and put that out there too. Like if you're looking for something other than that, I'm sorry, I'm not the one. You invited me out to eat, so we're going to eat and we're going to conversate and try to enjoy one another there at the table, right? Okay. So that's another thing I want to get off my chest. That way it won't be no mess. You get there and he looking at you and you thinking he gonna pay for the meal, and then you ordering food and you eating, and then when the tab come, he talking all kind of sexy to you, trying to see, hey, let me see if I'm gonna pay for this meal, she gonna give up something or not. And then when he realize you not giving up something, then the whole atmosphere gonna change, and it's like, she paying for hers, I'm paying for mine. That way you won't be feeling some type of way like, no, he didn't. He invited me out, but he's gonna allow me to pay for my meal now because he know he's not getting anything. So before you even get to for any of that, when you first start talking, find out, let them know who gonna do what and this and that way you already know, and it won't be no issues, and you're not obligated, man or woman, to do anything. Always have your own money so you can pay for your own meal, okay? Word of advice. Something I thought about too. Okay? All right. So you already know what it's time for. Like I said, ladies and men, I'm not going to keep you long. But if it's your first time tuning into this channel, this is Spring Spilling the Beans of Life. And I try to spill what I know. Not what I think I heard, not what I think I may know, but what I actually know. All my experiences in life. So maybe I can help somebody. Okay? So if you don't know, get your water, milk, juice, tea, Kool-Aid. I may have known as I go on. Alcohol, milk, whatever you may drink. Energy drink. A lot of people drink energy drinks. Get that, whatever. Because now it's about time. It's sip and dip time, ladies and gentlemen. To my beanies. Always to my beanies. Y'all can't even put it down. When you got something good, you don't want to let it go. You want to wrap your legs and everything around it. Now, the topic of today is happiness. What makes you happy? And if you're not happy, why aren't you happy? I'm going to let you sit there and think about this for a few seconds, okay? And I'm going to grab me another sippy sip, okay? Sip and dip time once again to my beanies. I'm telling you, y'all. Boy. Now, let's get into it. What makes me happy? I'm going to tell you what makes me happy. That the Lord allowed me to still be here. Every day, whatever time, till my time is up. I thank Him for giving me chances upon chances upon chances. That makes me happy. Give me a chance to get it right. Having grace and mercy over me makes me happy. Knowing that my family and friends are doing good makes me happy. Knowing that I have a roof over my head, food in my fridge, I have heat, I have air, I have, stuff that's neat stuff that I need. I have clothes put on my back. And what also makes me happy is when I do have stuff that I give. I'm a giver. So that also makes me happy. And also spewing out my knowledge and wisdom that I have learned in these 51 years. Okay? Being able to come home, peace and quiet. Nobody trying to argue with me, fuss with me, fight with me. That makes me happy and content. My place of home is my castle. Okay? I'm the queen up in this piece. The queen. Spring is the queen up in here. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to worry about cooking for somebody if I don't feel like cooking. Because when you're married, you have to compromise and do things to help each other. You're supposed to do that. So I'm not married. So by me being single, I can do pretty much what I want to do. I don't have to answer back to anybody if I don't want to. I had someone to call me and want to know they hadn't seen me in a while and why I haven't seen them and all this and that. And, right at the beginning, I was getting ready to answer. Then I was like, I'm not obligated to give you any questions. If I don't want to talk to you, I'm just not going to talk to you. And if I do, I will. Not being nasty, but I'm a single woman. So pretty much I can do what I want. I don't have to call you if I don't want to talk to you. I don't have to tell you anything that I'm doing in my life because I'm not with you. You're my friend. You a friend. And that's it. If I call you or if you call me and I don't answer back that day, I shouldn't have to explain myself why I didn't call you back. I'll call you back when I feel like calling you back. I'm not obligated. You're not obligated to do the same thing for me. If I call you, you don't call me right back. I'm not going to hit you up and figure, well, when he wants to be bothered or whoever wants to be bothered, they'll give me a call back. That's just it. I'm not about all that life explaining myself. I've done that. I'm not doing that anymore. I'll talk to you when I talk to you. That's pretty much how it is. So all that stuff like that makes me happy. I don't have to deal with a whole bunch of craziness coming in my home. Even on the job, I love my job. I don't deal with a whole bunch of craziness and this and that. Now, sometimes I hear people say, I'm going to just stick this. It's right many married people that I know that aren't happy. So my thing is, why aren't you happy? Why can't you be happy? A lot of them say it's because of the kids. Okay, I say you're not happy. You're not in a good space anymore. Maybe you fell out of love. That happens. Sometimes you can fall back in love. I believe that too. But a lot of people stay together years and years and years. And they'll say that they can't leave because of the kids. Children can adapt. This is my belief. I've never been married. But I will tell you this as a single woman. And living like I was married, but I wasn't. Children will adapt. I don't care how old they are. Okay, if you're at a certain age where you have a choice to make, you rather come with me or you rather stay with your dad, I'm still going to be your mom no matter what. Vice versa. If you rather stay with me and see your dad's still going to be there or whatever. But I'm supposed to spend majority of my life with you 15, 20 years unhappy because I don't want to leave because I don't want to upset the children. I don't want to leave because I have a fear. I don't know what's behind door number 2. I know what's behind door number 1. But I'd rather stay here with my husband or with my wife that's treating me like crap, don't respect me anymore, could care less whether I'm here or alive. And I'm supposed to, and you think God want me to live like that? My God would not want me to live. My Lord, my Savior, my Heavenly Father, my Jehovah would not want me to live like that. So, you can be happy. I don't care if you got to go live in a shelter until you get on your feet. One thing I do know, when a person that you're with, whatever, lose respect for you, that relationship is over. When I say they lose respect, if they out here cheating and they prancing that woman or that man up and down the street in front of everybody, they know that you married to this man, don't care. When they know you're sick, really sick, and they're not there for you, they leave you in the house knowing you need somebody to be there, and they going on to work, they doing whatever they want to do, they not calling to check up on you, they not helping you clean the house. Leave. Be happy. I'm like, why are you going to spend the rest of your life because you got a child? That child can make it, okay, the child don't want to leave, fine, stay here with your daddy. This is where I'm going to be at. When you want to see me, I'll come see you, blah, 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 blah. I'm over here. I can't live like this anymore. And I'm not. Child will adapt, like I said. I'm not going to make my unhappiness because of a child. Child going to adapt and be happy wherever they are. They're going to be with that parent they want to be with. So my thing is, why can't you be happy? You don't need to worry about what people think of you. This is your sanity. This is your right. You're not happy. All your life, you're supposed to live like this. And then when the child get grown, and you got people still stay in this situation until they die. It's enough you got to die and face whether you go heaven or hell. But then you got to live in all this craziness, madness, not happy. That man don't give a damn about you, or woman don't give a damn about you. They out there running, doing everything they can because they done lost total respect for you. But you still going to be there for them. Get a divorce. Do whatever. Leave. You can start your life all over. I wouldn't care if I ain't had that one piece of furniture in my house, but I had somewhere to lay my head. People don't believe nothing until you leave. You done probably threatened so many times, I'm going to leave them. And that man or woman looking at you like, yeah, right. You ain't going nowhere. And they know it. So why can't you be happy? You can be happy. Leave. Find your happiness. Don't stay somewhere where you're not wanted. And they showing you not wanted. But your excuse is, oh, the kids, I gotta wait till they get grown. Or, I don't have nowhere to go. I don't have no. Or, listen, figure it out. I left. I didn't have nothing when I left. But I left, and guess what? I figured it out. And it worked out for the good for me. And it taught me so much more. Please, people, be happy. Make yourself happy. I mean, when you're in your 50s, you know your time is dwindling. So you still supposed to be unhappy. It's like with the man or woman that's making you so unhappy. I'm by myself, but guess what? I'm happy by myself. I'm a happy person, honey. I do what I want, see who I want, date who I want when I want to date. Not saying there's nothing wrong being married, but like I said, when that person loses all respect for you, it's a wrap. It's over. And you don't want that. Come on, y'all. Be happy. And I want my beanies to be happy. I want my family and friends to be happy. I know what it's like to be with somebody and not happy. Oh my God. It's the most miserable feeling I've ever experienced in my life. You be depressed. You be suicidal. Your mind be all over the place. You just, oh my God, you don't even want to go home. You don't even want to go home. I know how that feels. I was once there. But honey, when God got me out of that, honey, whew, Lord have mercy. to breathe fresh air, to be around a different total environment, to get out of that negativity of arguing and fussing with me for nothing because you can. Come on, y'all, talk to me. Come on. Don't be unhappy. And if somebody's with you and you feel like, oh, they cheating on me, so guess what, I'm going to cheat on them. That doesn't make it right either. You both come home. Yeah, he done laid up with somebody. You laid up with somebody. You come back home. That's crazy to me. Somebody will end up getting hurt. I mean, before you do all that, just leave. You cheat on me, I don't want you no more. Why would I? All I'm going to think is you're going to do it again. If you late coming in, my mind will be like, you know what? You're not bringing me nothing here. Go on out there. Okay? And that's pretty much what I want to talk to people about. Be happy. Find your happiness. Don't stay somewhere where you're not. Come on. You're better than that. God don't want you to be with somebody or be with you unhappy with if you're unhappy with your job, go find another one. Find them. Stay where you are, but still be looking till you will find your happiness. Pray about it. You will find your happiness. And another thing I want to talk about, and this is just, I just thought about this and I want to say this. Ladies, okay, especially young females, when you are dating a guy and you start having sexual relations with this person, right? I do want to tell you this, and I learned this young, okay? I didn't know any better. Any man that's rough, not unless you ask for to be rough, what I'm talking about, rough with you and just ramming his self up in you, and it doesn't feel good, and they just pounding. That man don't care about you. Okay, all screams are not good screams, guys, fellas, gentlemen. All screams are not good screams. And to me, you should know when you're hurting us. Okay, when I was younger, of course, you know, you hear about sex supposed to feel so good, and oh, there's a little pain in it, with a little sensation, good sensation, and all this crap, right? And however, that is true. But then as you go on and you realize, like, pounding, look, this don't feel good. I don't want to do it. It hurts. You're not taking your time. Listen, young girls, don't let no man beat you up, beat that stuff up like that. That's that person don't care about you. He's just trying to get off. A real man is going to make sure he's not hurting you in that way. He's going to take his time. And I remember I told this guy one time. Years and years, I was young, man. And I just stopped him. I was like, look, this don't feel good. You hurting me. And I really looked at him. And you know what he said to me? However he was raised or whatever, he was like, you know, you supposed to make it hurt or whatever. And I was like, no. Like, where did you get that from? And then from here on out, he was gentle as a lamb. He always asked me, am I hurting you? Are you okay? Nobody ever told him. I guess with some men, whatever, if nobody's told them, they thinking that, oh, you got to always beat it and hurt me. No, you won't get it no more. You know? Except for women that, if I want it rough, I will tell you I want it rough, okay? Just a friendly reminder. But until these young girls, you don't know no better. And I'm telling you, if your mama didn't tell you, no, sex is supposed to feel good. It ain't supposed to be to the point where, oh my God, it hurt you walking out bow-legged. It shouldn't. You shouldn't. I was young, I didn't know no better. I had to learn. This don't feel, but when they do it nice and gentle and easy, then it's fine. And then if you want to rough it up a little bit later on, you can, you got to know your body. You got to know what you can withstand, because everybody ain't got little penises, okay? And then them big ones can mess you up. Trust me, they can. I work at a medical facility, and I've seen people come up in there messed up down there. So be careful, be safe, and I hope I explained that well. A man that cares about you is going to be gentle with you, okay? He's going to make sure that you're okay and that he's not hurting you to that point. Hurt me, but not that kind of hurt me. Like, physically, like, well, I just can't, it's just not good. Like, let's stop. you know. No expressions in the face. You know good sounds from bad sound. Good moan from bad moan. Screeching, hollering. It's different. It's a different. Take it easy. And make sure you lubricate it down there. You know, I'm good. I ain't got need no lube, not yet. So 51, you got hope. You still can go. You know, and if you're dry or whatever, make sure you got lubricate on. Let me just run up in you like that. Come on. I'm trying to help you out. That's a lot. But I'm speaking the truth. So, told you it's gonna be short. Love you guys. I thank you. And like I said, got to finish what we started. This is Spring spilling the beans of life. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for being a beanie. Like, share, subscribe. Get me to 100. I need 5 more subscribers. I love you guys. Till next time. Love. Peace. Love you guys.